Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Is he looking for a nurse or a purse or both?
Ooh.
Dating at 50 plus, that is one of the concerns that we have to think about.
What's good, everybody? It is your man here, the Todd voice, back with another YouTube video. I'm sitting down today. I didn't feel like standing up and sitting there talking and watching. I'm gonna sit down and do this. I thought also like my written down kind of monologue was a little bit kind of boring, so I think I'm gonna stop doing that also. You guys know what's going on. You guys know what we're watching here, and I think I just want to be more myself with it. People over 50, I'm learning. It's no different than being 40, 30. We're all just kids playing games nowadays, and it is what it is. So let's just keep watching these videos. I think this one right here was pretty funny to me. Dawn's World. She talks about her Hinge date, and it's pretty hilarious.
So I matched with this guy yesterday on Hinge. He wasn't like normally like the typical kind of guy that I'm attracted to, but I'm trying to kind of bust out of my comfort zone and just try different things. So, and also he had asked me a question, which generally I'm not necessarily don't love that, but I thought, what the heck? And so he
like questions.
He had a picture of himself like with some oysters that looked pretty tasty. So let's call him Oyster Guy. So I responded and said, he asked me if I like evening walks or morning walks. So I responded and said I like morning walks. And then he immediately got back to me, and he's then said something like, and I don't like this when someone prefaces that doesn't even know you a question by saying, be honest. Be honest. Do you like morning silence or something else? It was kind of a...
Everybody has their quirks, but those are some strange quirks. You know, like somebody say, be honest. You know, that's... Life does some doozies on your brain as you get older.
And be honest. So I said, morning silence. And then he immediately, which I've never had this before, was like, let's jump on a call. Let's jump on a call. Kind of like, let's jump on a Zoom call real quick. But I was not ready to do that right then and there. He wanted to do it immediately. And I was like, I'm not available right now. How about like, at 1:30 is what I suggested. And he says, okay. So 1:30 rolls around, and I give this guy a call, which, that's typically not my style, to go right into a phone call after not even really chatting. But you know what? I was like, let's try this.
I think she's old enough to remember the days where we didn't have to talk to each other for 22 days on the app before we actually start to talk to each other. But that, to me, is a part of the internet dating cycle. You get burned out from people, and you get burned out of conversations. The dopamine doesn't hit the same, and the next thing you know, real conversation isn't appealing anymore, and that's terrible.
So I call this guy and we're chatting. I talked to him for kind of like a long time, 30 minutes.
That's good.
That's a long time. He was asking me a lot of questions, which, you know what? I'm fine with answering them. That's kind of cool. Ask away. But then he started to ask me some questions that I was like,
Some personals.
Let's save this for more in person. And then also something that I didn't like was that he wanted to get on a FaceTime, like right then and there. I'm like, I'm not available for that. I'm on my way to other appointments right now. And then he asked me if I was like going on another date. I'm like, dude, that's, first of all, it's none of your biz.
That is very true. It is none of his biz. And he seems to be a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not uptight, but desperate.
We are going to meet. And he wanted to meet right away. And I just wasn't ready for that. So I set the date for Sunday. And he said, can you come to Seattle? And I was like, all right, I will do that. And then he said, he goes, well, I kind of like to keep the vibe going. So I'm going to send you a picture of myself, and then you send a picture of yourself. And, I didn't agree to that. I'm like, all right, go ahead. I don't actually like to give out my phone number until I've met someone, but I had already called him, so I kind of was like, shoot, how did I get myself into this situation?
See, it seems like he's a little bit desperate and also trying to keep it fun, maybe pushy, or a little bit too much into dating for himself. And, he's trying to push things a little bit quick so he can see what he can make happen. Let's see what she says.
So, whatever, I decided it was okay. I get off the phone with him, and he sends me a picture of himself, like a selfie. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then he put like a flame emoji. Like, I don't know if he meant that he was saying that he was hot. Either way, I didn't really care for that. I didn't think it was hot.
I'm sorry. That's pretty hilarious.
So, needless to say, I did not send him a picture of myself because I didn't want to. And anyway, I haven't heard from him, and I think I'm going to unmatch and just be done with that one, because I'm already decided that this isn't my vibe.
No.
So yeah, live from the Hinge trenches.
This is Dawn's World. Make sure you check her out on Hinge or TikTok. That was pretty funny. Hello.
I need some advice. So
That's
I'm
what
in
I'm
my
here
upper
for.
50s, and some of the men that I've been getting on my profile have younger kids. And I'm talking like 8 or 9 years old. And my daughter is 30 years old. And I need some advice. What are your thoughts on dating somebody with younger kids? Because I'm struggling with that, and I feel bad. But I don't want to go back to that. And I don't know if I'm missing out on a good opportunity or if I'm being judgmental, but what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are you can't have it all. You got to make a choice. If your original choice is that you do not want to date somebody with young children, then you have to stick to that. Now, maybe there's something in her head saying that, maybe this could be working. Maybe I can be a mom. I can be not a mom, but stepmother to this child and stuff. But unless you're trying to go through all those cycles again, you said this baby is 8. I think when you say a child is 8 years old, I'm like, they haven't even gone through their teen years yet. When they get different, no. And I'll end it with a no.
What the actual is going on with these guys on the dating apps?
Uh-oh.
I have matched with so many guys on Facebook dating, and not a single one of them is communicating or asking me out on a date. I'm like, what? Why are they even on there? What's the point? I'm so confused right now. And then I don't know if you guys remember the guy that I went out with probably 6 times is breadcrumbing me daily, I tell you. I woke up this morning to a text that he sent last night that said he was enjoying the leftovers that I left at his house the last time that I was there because I accidentally forgot them. He made a wonderful dinner and he had lots of leftovers, and I was going to take leftovers home, and I sadly forgot them. He texted to rub it in my face that he was eating them last night, and he said it feels like years since I was there. And he's not lying, because that was, I think, 2 months ago. That's how long it's been since I've seen him, and how long it's been that he's been breadcrumbing me, and how long it's been since he's asked me out on another date. That is current day dating or online dating. They just don't ask. Like, what are they expecting? They want the woman to ask? I mean, I'll ask after we go out a few times, and I did ask him over here, and I have asked other guys to hang out or go do stuff. Then there's other guys that I've gone out with, and they're just looking at my stories all the time, liking my stories, liking my posts, but never having the balls to ask me out.
For me, if there was a woman that I was speaking to, being this age, if I was younger and grew up in the where we only internet dated timeline, I would be okay with that. But being 51, 52, heck nah, I'm not playing games with you. He's probably seeing that you are playing games, being on TikTok, going on multiple dates. Yes, you can do that, but that's something you need to do in private, because once a person knows what you're doing, it's up to them to play the game, and they're playing their own game too. He's playing his game, she's playing her game. If this is true, they're just both playing games.
Are you guys having the same experience? What do we do?
No, I'm not having that experience because I'm not playing games with people.
Is he looking for a nurse or a purse or both?
Ooh.
Dating at 50 plus, that is one of the concerns that we have to think about. Because some of these men who were not interested in long-term relationships or sustaining relationships or dating younger women, extremely younger women, now they are older, the ones that are in our area, neck of the woods. And if they see a woman that is 50 plus, who has her own home, doing well for herself, and driving a nice car or whatever, now all of a sudden their mindset has shifted towards our lane, because the women that they were dating before, maybe much younger, definitely can't sustain a lifestyle that they want now, or is not interested, because maybe that young woman looking for somebody to have children with and a different mindset. Maybe she's outgrown them, or even they don't look the same. Their age has caught up with them. The lifestyle has caught up with them.
Yeah, all of those points she's saying are true. When you are older, you better be in some sort of good health, good mind state to be able to deal with the woman. And don't wait. Yeah, that's ridiculous to wait till you get old to decide you want an older woman because you've been playing with young girls your whole time. That's an unfortunate situation. So yeah, ladies, y'all better be careful.
So now they're no longer pulling in the younger women, or they can't sustain a relationship with one. And now you have become an option. So is it a nurse or a purse or both? That's some of the things you deal with and you are up against when you're dating at 50 plus. Because when the man is looking for a nurse, he's already...
And I know this is her channel and she's speaking to the women, but dudes, you get the same thing. I had a buddy who recently lost his wife. He's about 25 years older than me. I see him at the gym, and he used to come to the automobile shop I was at. And he told me that his wife recently passed away after they were married for 45 years, I think he said, or 49 years. That's a long time to be married. He said, and what I'm getting at is he told me, he said he can't go through that again. He cannot go through that again. So it can go both ways. It really can go both ways. You don't want somebody to get sick on you. But I mean, I think that's the only alternative. What's going to happen? We are going to pass away. And if you are dating someone and you guys decide to be together until it's over, someone's going to pass away.
He got severe chronic.
But that doesn't mean find someone because you're sick to take care of you. That's ridiculous.
Not nothing that he can maintain and still live a good quality of life. But now he's dealing with some things from his lifestyle or genetics or whatever the case may be. So now he recognized that the younger woman is not going to be the nurse. No, she's not signing up for that. So he's looking for a more seasoned, a Sealy type woman, a woman who would be willing
to help,
to nurse him until he's he rides on out.
Ooh, you can see this disgust in her face. Did y'all see that? That disgust? Ooh.
And then because he wasn't good with his money, because he did not manage it well, maybe he was trying to date, maybe he was living in a lane he really couldn't afford to, whatever the case, he also is looking at that purse. So you look real good right now. You still healthy, you still vibrant, you have a good quality of life, and he's ready to swoop right in because he needs a nurse and a purse.
Mm-mm.
So while you dating at 50 plus, don't lower your standards. You want something more than him just breathing, sis. You want to make sure that this person is meeting you where you are. He has a table that he maintained and set. He got just as much as you. The level needs to be equal or above.
That makes
to make
sense.
sure it's somebody that's not taking advantage of you. It's just, when I tell people, when you're dating, you're looking for a partnership.
Yeah.
You are looking for a partnership. You are not looking for to be someone's parent or another dependent. You're looking for partnership. And
Yeah.
that person should be able to meet you where you are and have their own table. Because I might want to go sit at your table. I don't want you to come sit. You need to have a table too.
Hmm.
No, I'm not going to be a nurse, and I'm definitely not going to be the purse.
Hey, she remind me of my
Is he
mother.
looking for-
She remind me of mama. She would have said the same thing. And my stepmother, though. Be trying to come over here and live off of me. Hilarious.
Hey y'all, this is a question for all my single men who are 45 plus,
Okay.
who are actively dating, and widowed women. So I just recently started on two dating apps,
No.
and I've
My first piece of advice, get off the dating apps.
only selected
Unless that's really all you have to choose
men
from.
who have been married before,
You might want to just go to Home Depot.
who have grown children, who've expressed an interest in me. If we get to the stage where they ask for my cell number, which has only been 4 thus far,
You see the sparkle in her eyes when she says it was 4. It's beginning. This is the dopamine hit.
2 I just discounted because they just weren't for me. And 2, we kind of were vibing, and then when they found out that I hadn't dated since I was 18 and was in a 33-year relationship and was a widow, they ghosted me. So I want to know what assumptions do you make about women who, in my situation, just so I know like what to expect, like how to weed stuff out, and maybe make better selections as I'm trying to get back into this dating scene. So any tips, advice you can give me, or just honest thoughts, please. I'm doing this for research purposes, just to learn like what's going on out here in this dating
Researching
scene.
how she can
Thanks.
get that thing going again. I'm sorry. That's a tough one right there. I've never been married, so I can't speak from the perspective that she's talking from, and I've never been widowed, so I can't speak from that perspective either. Now, I think some of the men that she may have talked to, I would love to see the 4 men that she's speaking to. Are they lookers? Are they the 4s, the 2s, the 3s, the hardworking men? You know, if they're, I have a couple of perspectives on this. If they're the lookers, if there's some really good looking dudes, they are not trying to come in and play house. They don't want to feel like they are going to, they know that they can't replace that marriage that you had. And number 1, as long as she's on those internet apps, as long as she's on those dating apps, it's over. It's over. It's a done deal, as I say.